on the first pass by unmarked jet aircraft. They were blackened aircraft. We didn't know who they were there. We thought it was the Arabs. We had no idea until the torpedo boats got there. We saw the Star of David. We thought they were there to help us, but they weren't. They got a torpedo configured attitude, and they fired 5 torpedoes at us.
The unmarked aircraft, I don't see any evidence this. It doesn't make any sense. First of all, if the aircraft were unmarked, they'd be shot down by their own AA guns. Remember, these aircraft were dispatched from another mission in Egypt, and then they were rerouted to go locate the ship that was allegedly bombing the shore of El Arish. They would have been shot down by their own AA guns. Another thing, too, is Joe Meadors, and pretty much everyone I've ever heard from the LVA talk about this specifically says that you saw the insignias over the Israeli MTB boats. Also, Captain McGonigal talks about how he saw the Israeli insignia. Doesn't make any sense, because why would you attack with unmarked aircraft and then bring in marked MTBs? All you'd have to do is take the flag off the top of them. Doesn't make any sense that you'd coordinate this huge unmarked aircraft attack and then come in with marked boats. On top of that, Theodore Afstern, who was one of your crewmates, specifically said that he saw a Jewish officer on the deck crying because he saw the Star of David on the wing of one of the planes. He felt as though he was being attacked by his own people, and so he started crying.
They sent the Israeli aircraft there to soften us up first. That attack went on for about 25 to 30 minutes. The torpedo boats come along, and they weren't alongside, just milligagging around. They were about 1,000 yards off and got a little closer. We saw the Star of David. They got a torpedo launch attitude. I said this once before. They fired 5 torpedoes at us. One hit the starboard side, blowing 25 American sailors and Marines to bits.
You talked about they sent Israeli aircraft to soften you up. Doesn't even make sense, right? When you could outfit the aircraft with bombs, if you're planning an intentional attack, if you could outfit the aircraft with 500-pound bombs that are going to sink the ship in one pass, why wouldn't you do it? It doesn't make any sense to waste more assets and time trying to sink the ship than you need to. And again, this dissonance of they had unmarked aircraft and then they came in with marked boats, again, doesn't make any sense. It's complete, like an incoherent thought.
That son of a bitch almost brought us into World War III.
Why? What's the incentive? What's the motive to do that, Phil? What's the motive to join this war?
Greater Israel.
Okay. Egypt was surrendering. They already captured... They fully captured Sinai. Egypt surrendered the same day the Liberty was attacked. There's no incentive to drag America into the war. Egypt was already losing. The war was effectively dead in the water. It was over the first day. They destroyed 90% of the Egyptian Air Force in the tarmac, which again makes no sense that they would be attacking the Liberty by air when Egypt didn't have any air force. Why? If I'm going to frame somebody for something, I'm going to think of a pretty good story, I'm going to frame them pretty well, right? But if I say, well, these guys don't have any airplanes, but we really want to make it look like they did it, let's go attack the ship by airplane. That doesn't make any sense. Well, we're going to fly Mystere jets. They fly MiG-21s. Doesn't seem like very, doesn't make any sense, right? Oh, and by the way, they're already on the brink of surrendering. Again, they surrendered a few hours after the Liberty was attacked. Doesn't make any sense. It's not a coherent story.
It's not a coherent, okay. They can't, I'm going to tell you again, they had us set up dead to rights to sink us.